Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Mars. I'm Commander Exorcist, and this is Surviving Mars, Bristol Colony, Episode 3. When we last left our colony, we had just finished building our water reclamation spire, as you can see here, and we are ready to send our rocket back to Earth just in time for our resupply rocket to arrive. And things are looking good here in Bristol. Really good, actually. So one of the things we need to decide here pretty soon is, where is our next expansion phase going to be? Where are we going to place our second dome? And I gotta admit, I think in the past, I've kind of restricted myself because of... got our landing. So. That's odd. So maybe that'll fix itself in a second. But what I was saying is I've been restricting myself because of transit between domes. So I've been looking at some of the tunnel systems, but you can see... So if we go to the passages, they don't stretch very far, and they're easy to be blocked. So
research complete.
Yeah, so they don't go very far. So it would go about that distance. So, and we've already got stuff built over here, so it would be difficult to go there, which means we might have to look into some of our other transportation systems, some of the more DLC-faced transit systems, like the trains. So there is a train system. And so we could build a train system here and have a track that stretches over to this other region. So we might look at something like that, because it would be nice to get a hold of this metals deposit here and to potentially start up a secondary concrete, as well as our rare metals extraction point that we have over there. So a couple of different options here. We're not really in a hurry. Nothing too crazy going on. We've just gotten a delivery of fresh cargo and some new materials. There's that safari thing. I have never ordered one of these. That's kind of cool. Expected satisfaction reward. Nice. So if we've got tourists, which I'm not sure if we do. Let's see here. We have no tourists on Mars yet, so we will go park this little thing over here out of the way. Let's increase our cargo space. And actually, yeah, that's fine. And we need the dozer rover because we need to be able to clear out some of this debris. Quite a bit of resources that have come on our recent rocket. Welcome to Bristol. This is looking good. And we've got a couple of buildings that are not functioning because we don't have the specialists necessary to make them work. But that's okay. Time will change that. Today's radio selection is Revelation Radio, another one of the stations that's available in Surviving Mars. So let's see. I actually have never built a track. So I wonder, because I really want this I want this precious metals extraction point. Definitely want that. We got here production. So I think we're going to need 2 domes, basically, is what I'm figuring out. We're going to need a dome here for the metals extraction, and then we'll need a dome here for the rare metals extraction. So that's totally fine. We got metals up here too. So we got a couple of places that have revealed themselves to be nice sources of the resources and materials that we need to press on. So let's do that. Let's make a plan. Let's plan our next dome here. Too far from a working drone commander. But I think we did bring a prefab. We brought 2 prefab drone hubs. Excellent. Let's go ahead and... So if you recall, when we first settled on Mars, we built a Stirling generator. One of those advanced type Stirling generators here to power our concrete extractor. But now we are going to start our next expansion phase in this episode. We're still 7 sols away, and it looks like we've been averaging about 5 sols per episode. So we're most likely not going to be out of our founders phase by the time this episode is done, which is fine. We will get there, but this is an opportunity for us to start expanding our reach, and we can start building the utilities that we need. Setting up the basics and getting ready for our expansion, because we will need concrete, which is good, and we will need those rare metals, because rare metals are critical for the creation of electronics, which we need for maintenance. And our fuel depot is close to needing regular maintenance as well. Hopefully one of our drones gets to it very soon. And again, we'll be going with the prefab dome setup for this one. And we'll try the train station as the source of transportation. And let's see here. I'm trying to think of how if I want to go here or there. Oh, we got some anomalies we can investigate. Oh, let's not do that right now. Planetary anomalies. So, I honestly haven't done the expeditions yet, so that might be something for us to do later. All right, we have a new drone hub online. So let's go ahead and look at our prefab. And how does that look? Here. Scratch deposit. Let's do that. That'll be our decision. We place a dome over here, and we will deactivate it because even though it will have wear and tear, we can't support it with our power generation at the moment. So we definitely do not want it to be dragging us down. I'm actually going to disable the Moxie as well. We'll leave the moisture evaporators alone for now because we're going to need those. Those will be additional Moxies or evaporators that we'll be able to use. And I know it can seem kind of redundant, but these depots are really important. The drones will place resources in various locations for them to use later for regular maintenance. So even though I have a depot just over here, it's good to have one closer to the dome so that the drones can start placing them in the right spot so they can use them later. We are going to also got to expand our life support system at this point. We want to make it somewhat aesthetically pleasing. Actually, let's take that one away and that one as well, because we want to wait on the water tank and the other stuff to be completed so that we can actually connect our life support system to something. Otherwise, I'll just have to come back and build additional piping, and that's not really how I want it to look. Yep, and somebody did get to the maintenance on the fuel depot, so that's cool. And it looks like Revelation is at 8 out of 30, so it's been fully unloaded. We've got food production underway, looking good. Definitely happy with our resource production at the moment. Things are looking good on Mars. What we'll also be doing along this piping system here is we'll be putting down some power accumulators. So we'll probably build a windmill or two, maybe even some of these big turbines that we built here. These would be nice along the edge here. Then we'll build a couple of power accumulators so that, again, we're diversifying the location of our power. So what if an asteroid was to hit right here and take out, a good portion of our power generation? We don't want to lose our colony because it could take a little while to get everything back online. It's best to put some stuff out here, and that's kind of the philosophy we'll have going forward. As more things get built, we'll be looking to kind of keep things spread out a little bit, functional, still aesthetically pleasing though. Seeing a massive drain on our power, which is, it's not very realistic because we haven't turned anything on. So, but here we are. So let's go ahead and look at our turbine construction options. Nice. Oh yeah, those are going to be nice. And then, do we want to put a fourth one over here? 4 would be too many. I guess we can never have too many windmills. Oh, and these little guys were already delivering power resources. Okay, now it's looking a little better. I'm kind of surprised, though, that with this being a prefab, that it hasn't gone up yet. I know this is a little close here, but eventually this deposit will run out. So, the concrete extractor is not a permanent fixture here. Yeah. All right, we've got to get a turbine going up. Nice. Very nice. They're going up faster than our prefab setup here. Which, by the way, I noticed that our oxygen tank is done. So we'll go ahead and connect that to our setup here, and we'll also do our power. Yeah, there we go. And that should be enough to get everything online. We'll wait to see what, oh wow, the third one's already going up. Nice. We'll wait to see what kind of connections need to be made here in Dome 2. Wow, all 4 of those are up. Excellent. Let's change our maintenance priority. Again, everything that is life support related gets priority maintenance. Not everything can be high priority, but a lot of things need to be. So we're generating 163 with a demand of, what was that, 73? Yeah. All right. We've got 3. Did it say we have 3 power grids? And then we wanted to put some power accumulators on the way here. Let's put one more. Actually, let's make it an even 6 because I'm obsessive compulsive and I like even numbers.
Sector scanned.
Nice. Wow. That's a lot of water in that sector. We get a view there of our colony, our expansion underway. Although I wonder, is that going to be an issue? I'll have to see. Like I said, I've never built one of the train systems, so hopefully we can bring it out and over. Hopefully it's not just like a straight shot thing. Look at all those accumulators going up. Excellent work, guys. Power to the people. Now we're storage capacity now passing 1 sol 3 hours, so just over about 28 hours this point of power, which is good. And that's just the stored power, so we've got a 2800 capacity once we've charged up fully. And let's see how we're charging. Looking good here. Yep, charging up at 14.4. Yeah, I mean, moving up because they're charged. I really like that. I wonder if the dome isn't being built because I've got it turned off. Let's see how that works. The power, because I'm worried that some of these things, oh yeah, these things are turned off. Let's see if turning them back on gets them a little bit of service. It's kind of odd that they were doing okay and then all of a sudden nothing is touching the dome. And it's a prefab building, so oh, it's not. Okay, so there we go. That worked. Uh-oh. What happened over here?
Building a new home on an alien world? That takes guts, to say the least.
Yeah, okay. Somebody's got enthusiasm over here. Where are you at, Mr. Enthusiasm? Got somebody down here working in our water reclamation center. Good job. nice. I was under the impression that was a prefab, but I guess it wasn't. I guess it was a prefab design. So the design itself gets thrown down, but you still have to provide all of the resources, which explains why the Moxie went up along with the water vaporizer, or the water collectors. Once some of these pipes go up, I'm going to have to work on connecting. We'll build a couple more air units, the containment pods, and then we will connect our other water collector, because that is water production is looking really good. I think in general, if I remember correctly, there was some folks that had kind of advised against doing stuff like, building the pipes extremely long, but I mean, there's really just no alternative with some of these designs. There's a wider shot of Bristol under construction. The second phase underway. We've got 5 sols left until the conclusion of the Founders phase. We'll have to decide, too, what we want to do with this new dome. Do we want to make it an entertainment center? And kind of make the first dome to be one of our, our primary production centers? Let's see. Too bad we can't poll the colonists to see what they need. But at this point, we're just really kind of waiting out for the next 5 sols. Ooh, our dozer rover is done. Let's go ahead and work on that breakthrough. Oh, cool. I forgot. One of the things we got with this rocket was
sector scanned.
Probes, which gives us instant access. Wow, look at all the resources we're finding way over here. RC Explorer. Let's get that thing looking at some of these anomalies. Because again, the anomalies will give us... There she goes. The desolate surface of Mars. Exploring, discovering, getting us... Oh, what happened there? Really? And there's our colony in the distance. Millions of years, this planet has been untouched the occasional robot visitor in the 20th and 21st centuries, and then this place appears. Humanity carving its place on the red planet. We're almost ready to send our rocket back to Earth. Almost fueled and ready to go. A lot of resources required to build these domes. Oh, and our rocket is ready to go. Let's send this bad boy back to Earth. There's a lot of waiting in this game, as there would be in an actual Martian colony. Farewell there, Rocket. Thank you for your deliveries for our prefabs, which allowed us to begin our first expansion phase. Hit the wrong button there. So I'm trying to get over here to this water vaporator here. Just we need to connect it. Hopefully that'll take care of business.
Anomaly found.
Oh, never mind. It's already connected. It just hasn't been constructed yet. What an anomaly.
Valuable geographic data at the site of the anomaly.
Ooh, hey. Moisture evaporators. We will take more of those. So we've got more than a week's worth of water stored up. And we've got 2 weeks of oxygen. And, so almost 2 days of power stored up as well, should we need it. And our second dome, we've got enough polymers. We're still waiting on metals and mostly concrete. And like I said, I think I said it in the previous episode, I'm not going to queue anything else at the moment until we get our dome up, because I don't want to overload the queue system in this game. It is a city builder, and I'm worried about our dome getting neglected, or whatever else it is that I choose to build getting neglected as well. There's some drones over here that are not really doing anything. Do we have something? What do we got over here? Nice and well stocked supply center. Let's get this thing out of here. Isn't there something that could be collecting? Yeah, we'll send it over here to collect. A few metals left there. And it should go, after collecting those metals, it should go on to collect others as well. Sol 13. We are officially at the halfway point of the Founders stage. The Founders stage is basically locks us in to where we cannot bring any more colonists to Mars until the colonists that we've brought have survived for 10 days. I guess that's a fair thing. Once we see the last of our metals delivered, I think we'll start to see a lot more concrete coming our way. There's concrete, there's metal, and more metal. We don't need that much. Maybe he's going to bring it to storage. This guy's got metal too. Oh, well, maybe he's bringing metal for the piping. That would be cool. Where did he go? Oh, they're storing it? One stores it, one picks it up, takes to deliver to the new dome. I love it. And that's primarily because they're controlled by different drone hubs. So 25 out of 80. If you've ever wondered what the inside of a Martian dome under construction looks like, here it is. These kind of look like spindles of thread. So there's the inside of Bristol 2, which will probably be more entertainment focused. Put a space bar and a couple of other things there. It is fortunate that the drones don't have to drive all the way inside to deliver their goods. Nice. Looking good. Let's go over here and check on our colonists and see what's happening over here in the dome. Is there anybody home? Hello. We have come to visit you. Hey, that same guy is still standing there working on the water reclamation system. That's cool. Hey, is that somebody working? Hey, we got somebody working in the infirmary. Check it out. Oh, hey, it's the guy with the cool costume from earlier. Come to Mars for adventure and end up like this guy, stuck in front of a computer. Number 9. I do like the LED red cross there. Anybody else doing anything interesting here? Do we have anybody up in
Sector
hydroponics?
scan.
Yes, we do. Who's in hydroponics? Hello there.
Breakthrough discovered.
Is that the girl that was... Oh, wait. What do we got? Zero-G space computing. Ooh, cool. So working on soil adaptation. So she's working on hydroponics. So there goes somebody out to work in the polymers factory, hopping along on her way to her shift. Thank you for your service. What else we got around here? We got somebody over by the grocer. Eat healthy. Lots of good food. I know that they have apple symbols on everything around here, but I'm sure that apple's not the only thing that they're eating. You can tell it's the future because everyone has buzz cuts. In the future, they only have buzz cuts. Nobody has long hair. Oh, hey, are you guys going out to hang out in the houses? I haven't seen anybody go in any of the houses yet. I built these trailers for you guys. What's up, Chad? I'm going to assume they're all going for a walk. All right, and back out in Mechanicsville. How are we looking up here? 39, so we are almost at the halfway point. We're at the halfway point. We'll just say that. Same thing I did with the Reclamation Spire yesterday, or on the last episode. We will stick around definitely for the second dome to go up. The episode will not end until we see that dome go up. It may not have anything in it. It may be empty, but it will be there, and we will be starting to prepare ourselves for the arrival of the next set of colonists in about 4 sols. You know, as we're sitting here waiting, one of the things that I've kind of wrestled with when recording this type of content is, when does it stop? Like, you know, if a catastrophe rolls through here, let's say that the colony gets hit by an asteroid and a tornado and an earthquake and Martians and just every imaginable bad thing that you could think of happens at the same time. Wipes out the colony. Yeah, that's a reasonable point to say, you know what? I think we're done. I don't think we're going to keep playing this game anymore. But what if the colony's like immensely successful? Because so far it's been really, this has been a good run. We have one completed dome with some very happy colonists. We're about halfway through our founder stage. And we are over halfway to building our second dome, and our resource production is good, our scientific exploration and research is good, everything is good. Life on Mars at the moment is good. So at what point do we say enough is enough and, you know, the story is over? So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to kind of see, you know, to see what happens as time goes on. But there's a nice view of our growing Martian metropolis. So I think what we'll do is we'll build a station here, station out here, and then one here. We'll build kind of an L shape. But I want to wait on the dome to be finished.
Until today, the only place we thought you could find Ice 15 outside of a
Oh,
lab.
I thought we already found Ice 15. Yeah, I thought we had already found what they call it, Ice 15, and had gotten additional funding. But hey, I'll take an additional 500 million funding just randomly. No problem there. Yeah, this project to build the new dome is taking a little bit longer than I had wanted it to. But that's the price we pay for living on Mars. So, let's see here. How does that work? We'll definitely wait until we've got our dome up and running. Oh, did we get? Yes, we did. Nice. So let's go ahead and turn that back on. Turn this on too. And oh, it's not connected to power? That's interesting. I thought it would flow through. It would flow through here, but I guess not. Let's see if that makes a difference. Water tank's already been filled up. So we've got, yeah, 9 sols of water, 2 weeks of oxygen, and just over a day and a half worth of. That's not working. Let's wait and see what happens when the dome goes up, because I wonder if the dome will complete that circuit to power the Moxie. Looking good here. We've got a few more deliveries. We're up to 58 in our concrete, and it's coming pretty regularly, so we're not having to wait on it to be produced or anything. Let's see if I can override that drone, because I don't know, for some reason it was picking it up and then so oh, okay. So that's the problem. There's not enough resources. So we've got 20 more concrete. And like I said, we're going to keep going this episode. We'll continue on. I've been trying to keep these in an hour. I'm going to, but we are going to stick around today until the second dome goes up. We will not leave Bristol today until it has 2 domes. And we're not far away, 61. So progress is moving. Let's see, I don't think we have any additional anomalies. And I think we'll get an achievement eventually. I've never scanned all of these, but hey, if we stick around long enough, maybe we will see what it looks like to have the whole areas scanned and revealed to us. And I think that is an achievement that we'll earn in this game. Hey, we're only got about 3 sols left. 3 sols, 19 hours. And then we will be able to order more colonists. Be able to get more people to join us on the Red Planet, which sucks because we can't, I can't bring them until that period stops. So a lot, with some of the other stuff that we're doing, we hadn't completed some of our construction projects, but I was able to order the colonists, so they started traveling from Earth. Well, here, at this point, I can't even order a passenger rocket until this kind of founder stage ends. So again, this episode, it's a little light on the building and the design, and there's a lot of just kind of waiting and watching the fans spin around. But that's because we're stuck in this period of just stagnation where we're waiting on the founder's stage to end. So 63 out of 80. We only have 1 there. It's not like we have concrete just kind of sitting around either. We've got 1 here, 1 there, 1 here. Oh, we got 3 going there. Nice. Nice little delivery coming. Excellent. Now up to 66. Here comes number 67. And our concrete extractor is still chugging away. You can see they've already started storing things over here in the new depot. This need to be built. Oh, it needed concrete to be built. I don't want to build anything at the moment that requires concrete.
Research complete.
Soil adaptation is done. Yeah, some of these things I really don't want to research, but I guess overall we're going to have to, so we'll just kind of add them to the queue for now. And if something cooler comes up, I really want to be able to build the central spire the apartment spire in one of these domes, this would be an ideal location for one of the apartment spires. But yeah, we don't have it yet.
Sector scanned.
All right, we're at 69 on our concrete deliveries. Say we'll be done here in the next few minutes, and then we will call it a night for our experience here at Bristol. Things have been a little low in this episode, like I said. We're kind of stuck in this stagnation, but hey, we are only 3 sols away from leaving the Founders stage. So you can guarantee that in the next episode, we will pass out of the Founders stage and be able to bring more colonists to Mars. You know, these things would be really cool to have one of these. They're called Mr. Handies. What is he doing? Oh, he's repairing it. Nice. So we're seeing Mr. Handy here doing his job, repairing the school that is not being used. So it deteriorates anyway due to the Martian atmosphere. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Handy. What's up, Chad? So the evening is coming in and things are calming down for the night. Say that people are getting ready to turn in. They really need some entertainment, so we'll make sure that Dome 2 has entertainment options for them. Definitely. What are we doing out here? 72. We're almost there. And we've got plenty of concrete on the way. So we got 2 more boxes there. Got another one coming out of the extractor. We're finding places to redistribute our food collection and other things. I think we did this on the last episode. We had the Water Reclamation Center over in Dome 1 that we were just kind of sitting and waiting on the resources to be delivered so that we could watch it go up. And hopefully once the resources have been delivered and the dome is ready for construction, more than one drone will join in, and it won't take long for it to go up. It's 77. You're almost there. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but if I didn't, today's music selection is Revelation Radio. It's another one of the Surviving Mars stations that you can tune into. And so I think for each one of these episodes, obviously there's not enough stations to go around to make each episode different, but I think for each episode I'll be featuring a different radio station, different style of music that you can play in the game to keep you distracted. Like I said, to keep your mind occupied while you occupy Mars. I felt like we got so close and they just stopped. There's one. We've got a lot of resources being moved. I love the sunsets. Beautiful. So we got a lot of resources being moved. No concrete at the moment, on its way. Oh, so there's concrete on all three of those. So we got one there that's heading to pick up concrete. 77, that'll be 78. And that'll be 79 out of that drone. And that should be 80 on this one once it's done recharging its batteries. Let's look up closely. He looks like he's having a blast. That's like the best time of his life, is getting recharged. That's amazing. There comes 79. And I think that's going to be 80 here at the drone hub when... hey, can I change him too? Really? Oh, I didn't know I could change his color too. Oh, he's delivering the concrete. Okay. This is bureaucracy at its finest. One drone delivers the concrete to the Universal Depot and one picks it up. So here's 80. All right, so somebody decided to pick up the slack from Junior here, who is so excited because he just got recharged. He's going to drop it off at the depot. Good job, buddy. Well done. You let us all down. And now, my friends, you can never have too many drones constructing a building. And there it goes after what feels like an eternity for what I thought was a prefab. Bristol 2 is going up. Like I said, we're just going to wait patiently. And once the dome has gone up, then we will call this episode a good, call it a night. And there's one guy, just one guy who is working as hard as he can to build an entire dome for the people. Now, hopefully these guys here that are delivering, let's see if they'll join him. Are you guys going to help out? There we go. And we've got some helpers. Because I think little dude over there is going to run out of batteries. All right, so now we got 4 helpers, 4 people building our dome. Bristol 2 on its way up. Almost there. Looking good. What a journey that was. Just trying to get all that. Not enough drones, not enough concrete. That's what we get for running one concrete extractor, which we will be fixing that shortly. And there she is. There she is, Dome 2. And that fixed our Moxie. So everything is working. Everything is working perfectly, except for the water evaporator over there, which we will fix later. There is Bristol Colony, ladies and gentlemen, on Sol 15. We are 2 sols and 16 hours away from getting out of the founder stage. Our second dome has just went up, so the next few things that we've got to do is build an additional concrete extractor. Start seeing if we can do something about the waste rock that's starting to pile up around the colony, and we're going to build the tram system that will get our colonists from one dome to the other. Hey, this was fun. There was a lot of waiting in this episode. I get it, and that's part of the one of the experiences of surviving Mars, that is a lot of waiting. I'll do my best to keep you occupied throughout the waiting process. So, yeah. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care, fly safe, and I will see you out there the next time. Good night, everyone.